Dimitri Bivol is set to fight Gilberto Ramirez. But nobody really gave a damn about Dimitri Bivol before the Canelo fight. Yeah, he's got the Canelo rub. 20-0 versus 44-0. Artur is better. Artur Beterbiev is boxing's, yes, professional boxing's Khabib Nurmagomedov. Roll the intro. Welcome back to Championship Round, guys. Let me just start out by saying, hey, I wanted to turn Champ Rounds into Sparta, and damn it, it became Sparta in no time. Yeah, we hit the 300 subscribers, and I just want to say thank you to everyone who took part in that. Hell, everyone who just clicked and checked me out. Appreciate that, because I'm getting it out the mud. There's no team behind this. It's just me. So, yeah, big ups to you guys. And as always, you guys are the co-MVPs, because, yeah, they made enough to go around. Anyways, I like to romanticize about, Dagestan, the mountainous caucuses, or as Cat Williams would say, the mountains of caucuses. Yes, Khabib Nurmagomedov and Artur Beterbiev are from the same place. You can't write this shit. The guys are both undefeated in their profession. Khabib Nurmagomedov, 29-0, mixed martial artist. Artur Beterbiev, 18-0, professional boxing. Yes, dominance. Is Artur Beterbiev the Khabib Nurmagomedov because they're from the same place? No, but that's part of it. Do you think that's coincidental? I don't. Dominance. Khabib Nurmagomedov wasn't the most aesthetically pleasing fighter to watch. No. Why is he dominant? Why is he hailed as the most dominant champion ever? When you guys are like, oh, well, he had so many decisions. That's not too dominant. It's because the guy never really lost a round. People give Conor McGregor a round. People give Gleison Tebow a round. That's about it. The guy never really lost a round. Maybe you can give Justin Gaethje the first round, but we saw that fight went quick. All right? Adversity. Khabib Nurmagomedov is faced adversity. He's been smacked by Michael Johnson. He's been leg kicked to hell by Justin Gaethje. Yes. Segue into Artur Beterbiev. Yes, he has been hit with some powerful shots. And what did he do? He got up and put that guy away. Why? Because he's put everybody away. Yes, 18 professional fights, 18 boxers left dazed and confused. Nobody's went the distance with this guy. Everybody's talking about Dimitri Bivol. Did you see what he did to Canelo? Canelo ain't a light heavyweight. Canelo was moving way up, daring to be great, and was turned back by Bivol. Respect to both men. Gilberto Ramirez, whom Bivol is fighting next. Look at his opponents. Large in part, cab drivers. When Dimitri Bivol wins a huge fight, let's go celebrate. Let's celebrate. Let's have champagne. Let's get lit. Khabib and Artur train, compete, Allah. Rinse, wash, repeat. Rinse, wash, repeat. It's hard to beat a guy like that. Like Khabib Nurmagomedov, the pace Artur Beterbiev puts on boxers breaks them. These guys break you. There's too many similarities here to be a coincidence. Artur Beterbiev, over 300 amateur fights. For those who are saying, oh, well, he's only got 18 professional fights. Bivol's only got 20. It's no secret these guys fight so many amateur fights, so they are as polished as they're going to be by the time they turn professional. Like Khabib Nurmagomedov, devout Muslim, in Beterbiev. And also like Khabib, Artur Beterbiev ain't here for a long time. He's here for a good time. How do I know that? Because he's 37 fucking years of age. To put that into perspective, Anthony Joshua is 32, Tyson Fury is 33, Canelo's 31, and Bivol 31. How is a 37-year-old man competing and finishing every man he's been in the squared circle with at 37 years of age? Because his will to win. Hell, that's enough to win before he even steps in there most times. And as I keep mentioning, 100% finishing rate. Nobody goes the distance with Artur Beterbiev. Why? Because he's fucking better. He's better. So everyone's enamored by the Bivol Gilberto Ramirez fight, 20-0 versus 44-0, and they should be. True boxing fans should be. I am. But the real fight, the guy with all the belts, because Bivol's only got the WBA. There's a reason why Canelo picked Bivol and not Beterbiev. Bivol looked ripe for the picking. Turns out Canelo's power didn't translate to 175 pounds. Canelo's reach, his style, wasn't the best against a boxer of Bivol's caliber. A true light heavyweight. So no, he's not going to get in there with a guy who's knocking everybody out, like Artur Beterbiev, whom happens to be the IBF, WBO, and WBC and ring champion. I think he's got the ring belt. Correct me if I'm wrong, but he's got way more belts than that of Bivol. And that's what everyone is enamored with nowadays. Unifying the belts. Devin Haney in the belts. Everyone wants to see Errol Spence versus Bud Crawford. Unifying the belts. Teofimo Lopez got big when he beat Lomachenko to get all the belts. That's what it's about. Now Oscar De La Hoya has been in there. He's been notorious for not making the big fight between Ryan Garcia and Gervonta Davis. Another story for another day. He plays a factor here because he promotes Gilberto Ramirez. So now, by making Gilberto Ramirez and Bivol fight as the mandatory, that's delaying the unification fight between Bivol and Beterbiev. But it's not going to matter who wins. Because, like I said, Artur is just better. Artur is better. Beterbiev. No pun and pun intended at the same time. I'm not kidding, guys. A man steps in there and people say, oh, Artur Beterbiev is predictable. Well, if he's so damn predictable, yeah, he's predictable, all right. Predictable, he's going to knock your ass out and get you out of there. It's easy to say, oh, well, these other guys are more slick with it. They're more technical. Mike Tyson said, once you get hit in the mouth, everybody has a game plan until they get hit in the mouth. It's a thing. Let's run something down real quick. Beterbiev has world-class power and stamina. Pace, crazy. Who does that remind you of? Khabib. From Dagestan. Khabib. This man struggles to find training partners. I don't think Khabib did that because his training partners were like family. But if you're a guy knocking out every fucking body that you get in there with professionally, I'd imagine guys ain't gonna be really apt to train with you and you know, be keen to do so. They don't want to be made an example in the training room, even though what happens in the training room stays in the training room. For the most part, unless you're Jake Paul or Conor McGregor. We're talking about a guy in Artur Beterbiev whom went 1-2 versus Alexander Usyk in the amateurs. Look at the heights that Alexander Usyk has reached in just 20 professional fights, unified all the belts at cruiserweight, and now has all but one of the belts in heavyweight. 2 if you count the lineal, because Tyson Fury is still the lineal champion. Beterbiev beat Usyk. That's just facts. You can say, oh, well, that's amateur. He beat him. He lost twice, but he beat him. Artur Beterbiev's opponents professionally have a record of 356, 107, and 13, and 88 of those losses come from his first 5 opponents. That's disgusting. He's beating some legit guys and getting them the hell out of there. He's better. I can't say that enough. Artur is better. His last fight against Joe Smith Jr. got his ass the hell out of there. Took his belt, I think it was the WBO belt, to add to his collection. He's not here for a long time. He's here for a good time. He's here for greatness. His next fight, mandatory, Anthony Yarde. He's going to get his ass out of there too. And when the smoke clears on the Bivol Gilberto Ramirez fight, that's going to be the big fight to make. And if Bivol can get out of there, that's going to make it even bigger. Why? Because he's got the Canelo rub. But also because the opponent in Beterbiev, whom, as I keep saying, is just better. The finishing is going to sell. Why? Because fans are going to know something is going to happen. Or they're going to see a boxing clinic, one of the two. But it's going to be enough to put butts in seats and put buys on the pay-per-view mantle, or however you quantify the calculation of buys when the pay-per-view numbers come in. I'll close by saying this. The big fights are all out there. Boxing is notorious for not making them. But this here, I feel, is a fight that has to happen and will happen. The unification of all the belts in the light heavyweight division. I don't care what, well, I do care. Everybody sees what Bivol did to Canelo. Canelo's not a light heavyweight. 44, Gilberto Ramirez. If you're on the Bivol train and he gets past Gilberto Ramirez at 44-0, even though Gilberto has a track record of fighting Uber and taxi drivers, it's still going to be impressive. And it's going to boost his stock even more. Guys, Artur Beterbiev is better. And he'll have all the belts when it's said and done. Will he move up? Cruiserweight? Will he move up? Heavyweight? The man is 37 years of age. And I think he gets out of this sport unblemished. Only time will tell. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Hit the bell so you don't miss a drop. Artur is better. And until next time, stay frosty.